In wet clothes, styling my metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros like that. Wanna party with me?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Walk in This Ways. Let me start that over. We rewind that back again. Hey, everybody, this is Furman Dancer Jr. from DFW, down in Fort Worth, Texas, and you're listening to the Walk in This Ways Impact Was podcast, the show that impacting and culture, shaping a generation for people who love to turn their dreams into reality. Today, my guest is Mr. Chambers. He's a master motivator, and what we had, and the whole concept of the show is that his story will inspire you, engage you, and uplift you in all areas of life. We know this is a brand new year. This is year 24. We know that this is a new start for everybody, fresh across the board. It's a new start. It's a new beginning for everybody. And I'm very excited. I'm very honored that he took time out his productive schedule to be on here this morning. How you doing this morning, sir? Welcome to Walking This Ways Impact Was podcast. It's about you. This morning, you are a featured guest. Go ahead and reintroduce yourself to the audience that's watching us right now this morning as we're live streaming on Facebook Live as well on YouTube.
Yes. Can you hear me?
He loud and clear.
Well, yes. My name is Camion Chambers from Tulsa, Oklahoma. At the age of 2, ended up moving to Cleveland, Tennessee. Stayed out there for about 8 years. And my parents got tired of living so far away from family that we ended up deciding to move closer back to Oklahoma because that's where both sides of my family are. But instead, we ended up coming to Texas. So I've been in Texas about 18 years now, and graduated in 2014. And when I graduated in 2014, I was kind of just lost on the direction I wanted to take in life. So I just spent the first 2 years after high school just working, continuously just working on my credit and just figuring out life and what I wanted to do. So I went to school in 2016. I officially started because I'm like, let me go ahead and I know engineers make a lot of money, so let me go ahead and just go that route.
Right.
So I done that for about 2.5, 3 years, and I didn't enjoy it at all. I actually dreaded all the classes. I was just thinking about the money. So in 2019, like, life just started really hitting me, and I'm like, what is it I genuinely want to do? Like, I wouldn't mind doing for free if there were no such thing as bills.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I already love working out, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go that route. So I had stopped going to school and just focused on my fitness business. You guys can follow me on Montel Fitness, M as in Mary, O, N as in Nancy, TEIL Fitness. That's all one word. You can go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So that's my fitness content. And then I have motivational content. So Montel Motivation, all one word. M as in Mary, ONTEIL Motivation, all one word. I've been doing a lot of open mics lately with my new book. Like I was saying, it's really a poem.
Okay.
It's
awesome. Great word.
Yeah, it's really a poem. So I be going to open mics and, spitting it to people. So really trying to get this message out. But yeah, I just graduated from UTA. That's in Arlington.
Okay.
About 2 weeks ago. And really just been enjoying not having projects and exams and stuff, so I can really focus on my fitness and, getting this book message out now.
Man, you know what, and that's what's up. You're doing something productive. And mention you had, mention your story, how, in school, a lot of times individuals go to school, they try to figure out what they want to make and what they want to do. They always tell you go where the money at, but at the end of the day, money does not define you. It's an I do, but it's not an I am. And I'm just listening to you. You just that individual who's all about the I am and not the I do. But why be in a situation where, okay, is it to please people or is it to please me? Because at the end of the day, it starts with you. Everything starts with you. Everything starts with self. And I know you just the individual. Okay, I gotta find out what makes me happy, what make me feel success in all areas instead of doing something that I don't like to do, or I'm just doing it just to please people. When you made that decision, how did your family respond to that? How did friends respond to that? When you made that decision in your life, because somebody need to hear that today.
Yeah. My family really they support like any decision that I make in my life because they know how I how I carry myself and how I'm gonna like be out here moving. So they really trust and make those type of transitions easier for me. But if you don't have that, I'll always just say just follow your gut instinct, follow your heart because when you're consistent, you have integrity and quality, like all that bundle deal, it's always gonna work out how it's supposed to.
Most definitely. And that's what it's all about. And that's what we hear on the show is all about is individuals yourselves who turn their dreams into reality. Because at the end of the day, if you don't put in the work, if you don't put in the action, it's just what it is. It's just a dream. It's just daydreaming. It's just an idea. But just really getting out there. Because all about success is taking risks. It's all about getting out your comfort zone. It's all about tapping into who you truly are, not the outer you, but the inner you, because the real you is on the inside of you, and just bringing the real you into fruition. That
Yeah,
it's all about living my life on purpose, living my life on my destiny, living life on my own terms, living life by my own rules, and not being influenced by others, but I'm being influencer because when you're an influencer, you are inspiring those who see what you doing, Kay. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, I like what Will Smith said in an interview a long time ago. He said he wanted to represent possibilities. Do you see? Are you one of the individuals who wants to represent possibilities that they see what you're doing? There's a lot of people around your age group, not just your age group, who feel stuck, who don't know what to do, or they're influenced, or they want to make other people happy. It's like deep down inside, they know they don't want to do this, but I don't want to make mom mad. I don't want to make dad mad. I don't want to let them down. But they're building up this whole bitterness on the
yeah,
inside, their resentment on the inside, until they get to that point in life where they just butts and then everything be ruined. But what if back then if we would have not be afraid to say, you know what, this is what I want to do with my life. Because I tell anybody, and they go for me too, we write our own story. If not, somebody else write the story for us. What do you say about that? Okay.
I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly, and that's exactly what this book is representing. You can get it on Amazon right now, $20. The hardcover, the soft cover is 15. But nah, I agree with that 100%. Like I just did my nephew's career day
Okay.
yesterday, and he's 6, and this is the stuff that I've been waiting to do. So what we did was I read the book to them, and then we did like an activity page from my workbook. Um, and then I had the kids doing like a workout, right after that. So they enjoyed getting up, being active. I'm talking to them about like fruits and vegetables, never giving up on your dreams, and they were like 6, 7. So I could tell like kids really, believe everything that they're hearing around them. So we need that positive, affirmations being said out loud to them because I feel like people aren't really vocal like that, like they should be. Knowing how crazy it's getting out here, like start preparing the younger ones coming after us to like, come on, like come with it.
Right. Yeah, most definitely. You know what? I got a little brother. Big shout out to my little brother. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. So I've been living here in the DFW 3 years.
Wow.
Last maybe 3 years. And he wants to play ball, basketball. He's in his early 20s. And I used to tell him all the time, if you really want to do this, You know what you need to do. You need to put in the work. You need to get out there. You need to practice. Um, Work on your routine if you want to be great. And I'm like this, Kate. I support anybody. As long as you it's something that you really want to do, and I see you putting in work, I'm
Yeah,
all with you 1,000%. But if
right.
you just not doing anything, then how really I can't support you not doing anything, you know what I'm saying? But you out there critiquing yourself, you put in the work. That go for anything in life, whether you are writing a book, whether you want to start a business, or you want to go to school, or whatever you set your mind to do it. Put in your all, 1,000%. I remember when I was podcast what I'm doing right now today. And I remember it was a special young lady who challenged me one day. And she told me, hey, Fermi, if you're really serious about doing this, you need to get books. You need to get books on public speaking. You need to get books on podcast. If you're really serious about this thing, you have to put in the work. And I'm still to this day all about putting the work, Kay. I'm all about working on my grammar, or working on my delivery, writing down my notes, being more professional. That makes more sense because
Yes,
we're supposed to evolve each and every moment. If you're really serious about whatever you want to do in life, ladies and gentlemen, do it. Go at it 1,000%, and trust me, you will have all the support you get. People want to see you put in the work. Yet they is spectators. They're not saying they're not against you, but a lot of times they just want to see how serious that you are. You made the
exactly.
decision, okay. Now let me see. Now let me see the results. Let me see what you're doing. And that's all I say. Do what you love to do. If you're not getting paid for it, don't chase the money. I'm like this, Kay. The money will chase you. Just like if you're an
Exactly.
athlete, like
Exactly.
the LeBron James of the world, the Michael Jordans of the world, the Tom Brady's of the world. Reason why big time companies went after them, you know why the big time companies went after them? Because of their work ethic, the work they put into their craft.
And
They said,
also,
go ahead.
I firmly believe in having multiple streams of income. Like I
Right.
would never just depend on one single income. You
I
know what I mean?
agree.
Because when that one may start fluctuating, you never want to be in dilemma to where like you was only dependent on that one, company or position that you're in. So start finding other hobbies that you already got and try to figure out how you can. It's not all about money, but if you already love doing it every day, why not figure like a business idea for it to make, multiple streams of income off that?
Right.
Planting your seeds and just watching it grow. You may not get your money back within the first year. It may take 5, 10 years, but after that it's just like residual. Like people gotta start thinking more like
Right.
that.
Yeah, and you know what it is. A lot of times, okay, individuals they want the instant gratification so bad.
Exactly.
It takes time. I learned. And get our, you know what I'm saying. Get an investment account. That's another thing too. Learn how to invest your money, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not saying be saying I live this own thing. I invest my own money in accounts and stuff, and I'm seeing my money grow to this day. Just start out with small. If you start with $25, get with an investor. You don't have to have big money really to start in these accounts, um, and you don't even miss it. I'm saying, I started one. I started. I already said. I hope I said it right.
The Roth
Well,
IRA.
yeah, I started one last month, and it's growing. I
Yeah.
started with a small amount, and now it's growing.
Yeah.
And I don't miss it, and I have it come out of my account every month, and it goes to that. So I agree with you 1,000%. I see a lot of times people say they want to be entrepreneurs, but are we preparing ourselves for tomorrow? Are we looking long term? You look at the Warren Buffetts of the world and the Mark Cubans of the world and the Jerry Jones of the world. They have different accounts. They have multiple streams of income coming in. And I like what you said because we can do that right now for ourselves. Who
Right.
said you have to be those type of individuals? You can start that right now in your own life. I'm asking you, are we seeing more of that now? Are we seeing more people? Are we seeing more financial breakthroughs than ever before than within now? Because like since we had the pandemic in 2020, a lot of people started taking the matters in their own hands where they wanted to create their own income and be their own business. Because what happened, people lost their jobs, never recovered from that.
Yeah,
Now people say, you know what? Go ahead.
that was a big eye opener for a lot of people because I think a lot of people was just depending on their job, having a normal schedule, normal routine, and then once that happened, and they had to start figuring out other ways to like still make money for rent and stuff. That really repositioned the way that they think now. They like, I'm not dependent on this one income because I don't want that happening again. So I definitely think it's more entrepreneurs, more people leveling up since COVID, in my opinion.
Right. Yeah, and they most definitely. Hey, if y'all watching it this morning, where you may be watching that this morning, put hashtag my motivation. Matter of fact, just put in the comment section what keeps you motivated. We love to hear from you this morning on this great Saturday morning. So whatever's motivating you, put hashtag my motivation. Let us know where you're watching us at, and not only that, let us know what is your motivation. We all here to grow. We all here to succeed. We are here to conquer. We are here to iron sharpen iron. And that's what it's all about. Before we go any further with our morning conversation, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And after that commercial break, we're going to jump right back into our Q&A conversation.
I've always been told that I'm too small. I'm not big enough. I'm not fast enough. I don't have what it takes. I prepare so no one can take what is mine. No one can replace my mind, my heart. To be the best and stay there, sweat is necessary. I'm older. Of course I'm older. That's the beauty of it. 16 years plus. Different level of wisdom, different level of understanding, different level of punishment. I want to live long after my records have fallen, long after my rings have tarnished. And whatever you got to do to make sure you chase your legacy every second of your life. Will you be remembered? How would you be remembered? Why wouldn't you fight for the greatest achievement ever? Leave your mark to endure forever.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back here and Walking This Way Impact Wars podcast. That was the Hall of Famer himself, Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis is an awesome motivator. You listened to Ray Lewis' story from where he started to where he was today, NFL Hall of Famer, true legend, linebacker to this day, always uplifting, always upbeat, and that's what it's all about. And I know I have a motivator myself here on the podcast this morning. He considered himself a motivator. What keeps you motivated? That's why I want to know. What keeps you motivated? What keeps you going each and every morning? What keeps that blood flowing, that animal instinct going each and every day?
Man, just always being really big on generational wealth and leaving a legacy. I think that's always been very important to me since I was a little boy. I feel like once I was old enough to work, my parents were like, all right, like go ahead and start working. I don't feel like I had a plan set up for me, like, funds put to the side. It really felt like get out there and go get it. You know what I mean? Which I feel like was great in a sense, like molded me in a positive way at an earlier age. I'm sorry, what was the question again?
I said, what keeps you going? What keeps you motivated?
Just generational wealth. Generational wealth. Thinking about leaving a legacy, the people coming after me. Always been self-disciplined, self-determined. Just always been motivated. I always find new hobbies too to keep my mind stimulated.
And and that's what's all about. That and maintaining it. God, I had a conversation with someone a while back. Never want to get complacent. Never want to be mediocre. You always consider yourself a high achiever and not mediocre. And I know you mentioned fitness. So how long have you been in fitness, and What is your and what is when? Just how long you been in fitness?
Man, so I've been working out since I was like 8 or 9. You know, like just body weight stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't start getting into like weights until like really like my sophomore year in high school. But prior to my sophomore year in high school, I was always at the crib, like pull up bars, like push ups, like diamond push ups, like all that. Uh, but I've been really working out like easily over 12, 13 years.
Okay.
So I
And
compete.
okay, go ahead, finish.
No, I was just saying, and I've been powerlifting for the past 2 years competing. So that's been dope too, because that's such. You have to be like mentally aligned to be able to hit new personal records in the gym. So I feel like that'll help you grow and develop as well.
Yeah, and
Like
that's a,
always pushing yourself in the gym. It don't have to be powerlifting, but just always going up every time.
right. And we know it's that battle that we go through. It's the beef versus meat battle. And I know we had on battles where laziness try to creep in, complacency try to creep in. And then we had a conversation on the show this past Wednesday how if we're not careful, we can out talk ourselves from doing things. It's like you have your mind set on something that you really want to do, but then that ego kicks in. Oh man, that's too much. You tired. Oh yeah, just do it tomorrow. How did you block out your ego? Where the ego try to come and creeps in. Oh, do it tomorrow. Just chill. We could just do it tomorrow. What is you going? Or we could do that. We could do that this time this afternoon. How do you block out that ego? But you know what? The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
I think God literally just gifted me with that. Like seriously, like I feel like I've always had a that purpose feeling in me
Mm-hmm.
to where like I wouldn't even feel right. And I rest, like I go get massages and stuff like all the
Right.
time. Like I take care of my mental health. But in terms of just sitting around like not doing anything, like not trying to learn, like that's never been in me. So I literally thank God for instilling that in me since a
Yeah.
little boy.
Yeah, God know because I said I see and I see individuals all the time who have their mind set on things, but they end up talking themselves out of it. If you're not careful, and I'm not saying people, we could be our own worst enemy, not to out talk yourself, do anything. Don't. It's all kind of things coming to our mind, and we have to catch those things down and try to exalt itself against what we're trying. I won't say word, kick the word try on what we're accomplishing here in life, what we're accomplishing every day, and blocking out that ego, drowning out that ego, drowning out that fear, drowning out that procrastination, drowning out that complacency, uh, crying out, no, drowning out guilt and shame and all that other stuff, but becoming who you want, who you destined to be. Becoming, you coming that warrior, you coming that God, you coming and we are God. It's in the Bible, and King, and you rock, and you walking in your authority, and you walking in your identity, and we know that's important too. K is identity, learning identity. And I know you mentioned what sets you on the path of learning your identity. Like I said, I know you had to learn your identity because you didn't chase after the money. You chased after your born to do purpose. So when did you at that point say, you know what, I'm going after my identity. I'm going out who I know I'm destined to be.
Definitely, it was pre-COVID, so it was like 2019. Like I've always been the type, like no matter what I set my mind to, I'm gonna get there. You know what I mean? Like in my engineering classes, I was making A's and B's and calculus 3 and differential equations, linear algebra. Like I could have easily taken that route because I know I don't care how hard it is, I'm gonna stay disciplined So that's just always been me. But yeah, 2019 is when I really felt that shift. I'm like, if I'm going this hard for something I already don't really care about, imagine me going this hard for all the things I really want to do in life. And I think that's the thing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
people want to half do their, their dream or their business, and then once it don't work, they're like, well, it didn't work. Like, it's like, no, like, you got to stay consistent. You got to keep going. Because if you really want this, you're going to show that. Like, you don't have to run around telling people. They can just see it and observe it themselves.
Right. And it's just like the fight. It's just like if a pit bull chasing you, what you gonna do? You're not gonna sit. You're not gonna stand now. What you gonna do? You gonna run to save your life, and you're
Yeah.
not even thinking about it. That instinct gonna kick in. So
Right.
it's all about how bad you want to survive. It's like how bad you. If you stuck in the middle of the ocean and you sinking, what you gonna do? That instinct gonna kick in when you trying to save your own life. So it's going to by how bad you want to breathe.
And this is my thing. Like, I've always wanted to be, my own boss. Like,
Okay.
I always wanted to be my own boss. So, I love fitness. So as I just started thinking about it, I'm like, I can't depend on, you know, strictly personal training income if I want to be an entrepreneur. So I started thinking about, like, other ways to make money. So I already love writing poetry, been writing since I was a kid, but I didn't finally start releasing it until this book got published October the 20th. But I'm still putting myself in uncomfortable situations. I'm still going to open mics, like spreading the message. Like, if you want it, you have to really put in the work, and you have to be willing to network and get out your shell. Like, you can't just wait for opportunities to come falling in your lap. Life is not about to work. Life does not work like that. If you want it, put in the work, go network. Like, you're going to be uncomfortable 99% of the time, but that's when you're literally just trusting on faith, and that's when your heart is saying yes. On
Hey,
Amazon right now, go get it.
and that's it. Also, good morning, Perry. Good morning to you, Perry, watching us from the YouTube channels. Good morning, Perry. Thank you for timing in. Perry, you still watching? What is your motivation? What keeps you motivated? We want to hear from you. We want to hear from the audience this morning. What is your motivation, audience, ladies and gentlemen? What is your motivation? We want to hear. We want to hear what keeps you inspired. We want to hear what keeps you going. We want to hear what makes you tick. No matter what it is, what is it that you're doing? We want to hear from you this morning, and that's what it's all about. And getting out there, you said something, okay, getting out there. You got to make life happen, ladies and gentlemen. Life is not going to happen for you. Well, somebody can write the narrative for you, but it's
Yeah,
not going to be a good outcome. But it's like how bad you really want it. It's easy. It's like, and I say this all the time too. You got individuals who want to be successful, but they
right,
want to be comfortable at the same time, which means
right,
they want it, but they're not willing to get out their comfort zone to do it. Like, it going back to how bad you really want it. Early morning, late nights, um, um, don't choose. It's all about the long term. Like Big Shot to 1950, he said never choose temporary. I'm paraphrasing, but he said never choose temporary pleasure. I'm paraphrasing as I said, but always choose long term success. That's what it's all about. The name of the thing, name of the game is long term success and not temporary pleasure. We want the
right,
temporary pleasure for what? It don't last long.
right,
It's all about having that long term success and not just being successful in one area, but want to be successful in every area of our lives. And it's all about putting in the work. Develop your mental notes, get a mentor, study. It's really everything's a mental capacity, ladies and gentlemen. It's not the physical, it's the mental. It's that mental thing we have going on. And I know if we're not careful, we limit ourselves. at all costs. And I know you're an individual, okay, who believes in himself. And part of that about that, let's talk more about the book. I know you mentioned earlier we can purchase the book. Where can we go purchase the book? What do you want the readers to gain from this book when they open it up? Because I know you got a lot of wealth of wisdom, knowledge in that book. So what do you want the readers to gain when they open this magnificent book?
Yeah, so again, my book is called My Heart Says Yes. You can get it on Amazon. This is the hardcover, is $20, and the paperback, which is just the flimsy version, is $15. What I want people to gain from this book is I don't care how scared you are in life, do it, because you never want to be old and just reflecting on the things in life that
That's
you
it.
should have did. So just go after it. Don't worry about failure and what people are saying, because that's really how it's gonna be. You're gonna have people around you that's close, and they may not be hating, but they may not be supporting you like you thought they would. So you got to realize a lot of your success is going to be coming from like a lot of strangers too. So you have to, like I
Right.
said, get out there, network. When I be going to open mics, I'm like, every time I get that angsty, like I'm excited and anxious feeling, but I'm like, dang, like I'm really about to do this. But it's like you got to get out there, put yourself out there, always be reading, going to like coffee shops, networking events, community service. Make sure that you're being involved in your community as well, and not just thinking about yourself. But what I want the reader to gain from this book, like I was saying, do it, even when you're scared. That's why the first line is, my mind says no, but my heart says yes.
Right.
We're always going to be in that tough dilemma in life about, dang, my mind is saying no, but I really want to do this. So this is a nice poem that I highly recommend everybody gets. Not only for their kids, but I wrote this as like a daily manifesto, something you can just read every day, get your day started, or right before you go to bed.
Okay. Hey, and that's what's it. And rehearse these things, ladies and gentlemen, in your mind. Rehearse your day. Set your day how you want your day to go. If it's getting out there, networking, talking to people, don't be afraid of people's faces. Don't be a stranger. Walk with your head up high. Walk with your chest out. Walk
Right.
straight up. Walk anywhere you go in life. Walk in like you own that joint. Walk in like you the CEO, the president, the founder of
Right.
anything you step in life, because we set the tone. At the end of the day, we set the tone. Whether it's in your place of business, family, relationships, whatever, you set the tone. You walk in that thing with confidence, swag, get your swag on, and all that good stuff. And have fun. And that's the only thing about education, having fun, enjoying life. It's all about living, having a good time. Not the worry, not the stress, but having a good time, loving what you're doing, enjoying yourself, enjoying the fruits of labor, celebrating yourself at all costs. And that's really it. Just like today, I envisioned what I was going to wear today. I envisioned the shirt I was going to wear, which I'm wearing today, and I envisioned the hat I was going to wear today. So I envisioned what I was going to wear today on air. Rehearsal, rehearse these things. If y'all seen The Equalizer, Robert McCall, he rehearsed exactly what he was going to do when he got ready to do something. So, and I just learned that reason. Rehearsal is good. So rehearse in your mind what you want to do, how you want to do it. If you're in sales, work on your sales pitch. Get online. Get what people teach us on sales. There's a lot of great information out there, ladies and gentlemen. It's up to you to apply yourself.
And I think a big thing is people always say they don't have enough time. So if you work full time and you're still like, dang, I want to do this, you can still find time to do both things. Like, of course, you have to have your bills paid, so you can't just quit your job. Like, we know that's not realistic. But instead of the 5 hours that you've been on social media, you could have been putting that work towards your business when you got off work. So using your time is also going to determine, how much quicker you get to your goal. Because
Right.
They say to build a brand is about 10 years. You know what I mean? Like you're constantly putting in work. It's not I mean, for some people it may be, but it's not like a 1-2 year process. And I feel like once people don't see results after a short amount of time, they're ready to just throw in the towel and quit. But you got to keep going because your heart is saying yes.
And that's it. And you gotta keep going at all times. Hey, we're gonna take another quick commercial break. And after this, Kay, I want to ask you your final remarks and your words of wisdom for the listening audience after this commercial break.
Sounds good.
Good afternoon, Fort Worth. Good afternoon, Arlington. Good afternoon, Dallas. Good afternoon, DFW. Good afternoon, District 33. My name is Peyton Jackson, and I am here to announce my run for Congress. It is time to replace all of the leaders who possess all of the power, yet none of the will. I not only need to see you online, Instagram is No Taxing with Jackson. More importantly, I need to see you at the polls. And thank you for your votes.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back here on Walking This Way Impact World Podcast. Big shout out to Peyton Jackson. She's running for Congress, as you see. She's in the Fort Worth area. Very extraordinary young woman I had on the show in the past. She will be coming back on the show soon because she's doing a lot of great work in her community, taking to the next level action. Get out there. I'm not just talking about it, but she went on individuals who are about it. I'm sitting with an individual right now this morning who's about it. And that's what we love here on the show. We're going to get up the air this morning, Kay, but you have any final remarks, any words of wisdom, any sound advice that you will leave here with the listening audience that's watching this? We're live streaming right now and will go and listen to us in the near future.
Yeah, so I know it's a new year and I know everyone's excited. I just want that anticipation and consistency to remain the same throughout the rest of the year for us. Because I know at the beginning of the year, we all hype, because it's a clean slate, especially if you went through a lot of trauma in that previous year. You're ready for a new beginning. So moving forward, I need consistency. I need you working out. I need you working out. I need you having your fruits, your vegetables, your water, writing out your day, making up your bed, waking up early to read, to get ahead, using your time valuable, community service, outreach. There's so many things that you can be doing to stay involved in your community. If you want to follow me and my brand, you can follow Montiel Motivation, M as in Mary, O, N as in Nancy, TEIL Motivation on Instagram. And then if you want to follow my fitness journey, you can follow Montiel Fitness, M as in Mary, O, N as in Nancy, TEIL Fitness, all one word. That's my YouTube as well. So You guys will be seeing powerlifting competitions, me just working out. I got like cooking, stretching videos on there. I do it all on my fitness page. But yeah, stay motivated. You guys can, like I said, go get my book on Amazon. The hardcover is $20 and the paperback is $15. You think they're ready to hear it?
I think they're ready to hear it. If they serious about their life, okay, they're ready to hear it because it's up to you. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it's up to you. Remember, we want to have one life to live. That goes for me, Kay, to everybody else. We want to have one life to live. It's what you going to make out of it. Either you going to be in control or you going to be controlled. That's all I have to say on that. It's up to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is already, we halfway through January. This is already January 13th, 2024. Are you wasting the amount of weeks that we've been in 24? Are you wasting them? Or are you investing in them? Or are you still doing the exact same thing you did in year 23 into year 24? Have you really changed? Have your mindset changed? Have you been working on you? And you gotta realize working on you is not a one-time thing. Furman has to work on Furman every single day. I'm working on myself right now every single day in order to get better, to get wiser, more focused, more dangerous than ever before, more focused, more purpose-driven than ever before, more nastier than ever before. And I'm saying nasty, I'm talking about determined. It's all about beast mode, right? It's two things. It's all about having that go-getter mentality, Forget your feelings. It's all about your performance. At the end of the day, okay, it's all about our performance, bro. It's not about our feelings.
And not being so hard on ourselves. Like, give yourself credit. Like, just breathe. Like, life is hard, but you gotta enjoy it. So not being so tough on yourself. If you anticipated to take 100 steps, but you only took 50, and you're still moving forward, you're still moving forward. So give yourself credit for that, and just love life.
Yeah, you got to love life, enjoy yourself, enjoy the day. This is the quote unquote. This is the Sabbath. So man, y'all enjoy your Sabbath. You enjoy the Sabbath, of course. Man, it's a day of rest. So enjoy the rest. Unwind. You know what I'm saying? Go back. I know it's NFL playoffs weekend. Big shout out to the Cowboys. I know they play tomorrow afternoon. Big shout out to the Cowboys. They play the Packers here at AT&T Stadium. We pull them for them. We know the Cowboys are undefeated at home this year. So really pulling for them that they will go ahead and make some noise in the playoffs and the postseason. We know we have people betting against them. I always believe in America's team. I always been a Cowboys fan when I was growing up in Mobile, Alabama. So I always been with the boys since then. I'm still riding with them to this day. And so, man, y'all be great. Be great on purpose today. Enjoy your day. Get some things done. Unwind, relax. Hey, find some places to go. Go online, Google, find out what's going on today. If you're available, go out, mingle. You just never know who you will connect with. That's what I want to say. You just never know who you will connect with. You just can't connect with nobody that's inside your house. Yeah, we got social media and everything else, but all the major players are not on social media like that. All the major players are out there in the field.
And that's what I was saying. Like, my book been out since October. Like, the first 2 months of it being released, I really didn't have time to, go around places because I was just focused on graduating, and
right.
I was prepping for a big step show. But now that I'm done with school, I'm able to like go out and do open mics, and I'm connecting to more people like that than just posting on my social media with the same 200 people looking at my story every day. Hey, buy this, buy this. Like, people want to see engagement. They want to see if your heart is really in it. Because if they can feel it, they can support your dream too. You know what I mean? So take that into consideration too.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Get out there.
You're right. Get out there. Hey, get out there. It's up to you. Don't be talking about I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert. You can't be an introvert.
Right. You ain't gonna be no introvert and a successful entrepreneur at the same time. Like, you better be an extroverted introvert.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I thought entrepreneur is you creating your own income. Not only that, what's the average hours entrepreneurs put in? You're not just putting in on no regular 40 hours. You got to put in way more than 40 hours because you're working on generating income. I mean, back in the day, man, people used to have a hustling mentality back in the day.
Yeah.
And whatever, it is still going around. I mean, a hustling mentality. People just got out there and sell stuff out the trunk of their car.
Bro, like
CDs, clothes.
That's literally how Master P, like, that's why he's a genius. Like, he was selling everything out his trunk. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why we going to these open mics and stuff, because, I'm literally bringing the books in with me. After they hear it, here, $20, $15.
Yeah, because that's what I did. Because big shout out to Constance. She wrote a book, and she was at open mic. You got to check out the open mic they have on Tuesdays in Fort Worth. It just really started. I went to one last. I had seen the information.
Is it the bookstore?
Not the bookstore. It was what's the name? Was it Rhyme and something? It was on 8th Avenue in Fort Worth, just past Tuesday.
Yeah, I
matter of fact, my co-host. Okay, big shout out to Phoenix Sapphire. She hosted on Tuesday in Fort Worth. It's something she just started, and she told me she's gonna be doing it every Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. So, man, I love you connect with her. The spoken word, she's big on that as well. Hey, have your merchandise in hand, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not just have your merchandise in hand. Have your business in hand. What else? People don't need to do business cards. They still do, but a lot of times people do the virtual business cards now if you don't carry cards. Because go ahead.
I was about to say, yeah, you can literally make business cards on your phone, on Canva So it's like everybody's electronic nowadays. So you can meet someone. They're like, "You got a business card?" Yeah. Just go to your phone, your pictures that you saved, and airdrop it to them. That's a business card right there in their phone. Most people are losing business cards. So if you got a business, you just got to be creative to always think about ways that you could be saving money.
Right. And it was like and then think about back in the day, I'm 40, I'm 41. Think about pre-social media when you had flyers, you had to hit these streets, you had to hit this pavement. They're way before social media. That was we had to get out there. You had to get out there. You had to put posters up. You had these big events. You had to get out there and put posters up on buildings. You had to get out there and talk to people. Go to the mall, have your flyers. Say, hey, we got this coming up. Boom, 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 boom. We don't have, people don't understand. Even though everything has changed, but everything still remains the same, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna have to get out there. And social media is cool, but it's only reach so far. And like I said, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's what people are doing. Like a lot of people are just trying to strictly rely on social media. It's like even if that does work, you still want to get out there and start laying your roots. You know what I mean? Talking to people, because when you blow up and you don't know how to talk, that's gonna make the success even harder on you, because you was never building that foundation up to begin with, because you was just dependent on social media. So get out there and get uncomfortable now while you in that growing stage, because you're gonna enjoy the journey along with it.
Right. It's all, especially here in the DFW. Man, this is a big city. If you ain't making nothing happen, you just don't want nothing to happen. This is something going on every day here in the DFW. Man, go online, look what's going on, join the different networking groups, get out your comfort zone. A lot of times, y'all been praying for this moment, and y'all been getting y'all answer, but y'all refuse to step off into it because it don't look the way you wanted to look. You're gonna have to get out there. It's just like getting the money. You're gonna have to get out there and get that money. You just can't say, I want to get money, You're gonna have to get out there and get that money. Hustle. You know what I'm saying? They hustle from sun up to sun down. They don't go home empty-handed. They gonna stay out there until they get exactly what they gonna get, and then they'll come home. Get that hustle mentality about yourself. This is 2024. Hustle. You know what I'm saying? So get your thug it out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to get out there and make life happen. Life is not gonna happen for you. And that's all I have to say. So, okay, you have anything else, my brother, you want to leave here? I know you're a very productive man. I don't want to hold you up. So, do you have anything else you want to leave here with the audience?
Man, you hit it right on. You hit everything. You hit everything right on the head. Follow your dreams. Work out consistently. Find things that are positive. You guys can follow me on my social media, Montiel Fitness or Montiel Motivation. Same thing for my YouTube as well, Montiel Fitness, all one word. And go ahead and check out my new book, My Heart Says Yes. And I just appreciate people like you that can just have intelligent conversations with, because sometimes you be talking to people and you be thinking dang, they thought process is really, and it's like this, and you ain't looking down on nobody, but it's just good to have intelligent conversations with people. So, and especially positive and uplifting and motivational ones. So keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, I appreciate it, my brother. Same to you as well. And I'm gonna purchase your book also. I'm gonna support. That's good to see young men out here doing something positive. He's not out here slinging drugs. He's not out here committing crimes. He's not out here breaking the law. This young man is out here making a life for himself. He writing books. He's into fitness. This is the young man who making stuff happen for himself. This is what we need to see every day. Instead of seeing all the thugging and the bugging and committing crime and getting high and all the other stuff, we need to see positive young men like yourself out who you already a book author. You are a book author. That's what you are. You already have your own book established, my brother. How does that feel that you have a book established? Not only that, it's selling worldwide. What is that feeling like? I gotta ask you that before we leave. You are a book author, my brother.
Yes. So surreal. I literally be waking up at times this feels like a dream. You know what I mean? But sales aren't just going to fall in my lap. And it's not even just about the sales. I just want to get the message out to people. So, like I said, going to open mics, going to elementary schools. I went to Children's Health and was reading, to them. So it's just amazing in the past 2 months since the book's been out, the type of experiences and demographics I'm reaching and ages and stuff. So it's really, really dope.
Man, that's what's up right there, man. You're a book author, man. You are a book author. Man, you keep up the great work, man. Don't stop. I know you won't stop. I know you're not going to stop. I know you're going to keep doing great things. Like I said, man, we go all day, but like I said, I got to let this man go. He's a very productive man. It's all about time. It's all about respect. And that's the Bambino way. Man, y'all have a great, great Saturday.
Wait.
Go ahead.
I was to say, before I get off, I'm going to go ahead and let them hear it real quick.
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
My heart says yes. My mind says no, but my heart says yes. Should I follow my dreams to be my best? I'm scared to fail and let myself down, but if I conquer, I can have the crown. Why should I care what others think? I'm very strong-minded, I'm not weak. I believe in myself because I know I can. Just say the word and I'll start the plan. My fear can't stop me from getting to the top. Fast as a bunny, I just have to hop. But there are still some things I just don't get. Why do some see happiness as a threat? I'll learn from my mistakes as I go along the way. I must move forward so I cannot stay. Climbing the stairs and unable to see ahead, not knowing what's next is something that I dread. My purpose is calling my name loud and clear. I won't let it get past me. It's something that I fear. I can be on my journey and compare it to one another. I wish nothing but the best to those I call my brother. It may be some people who don't believe in my vision, so moving forward with my dream is my ultimate decision. I know I can do it, but can't help the doubts, because the victories will whisper, but my failures will shout. If it's truly my time, then lead me to the light, because when it comes to my vision, there's no limit or height. So you must keep going to reach your full potential, because when you do it from your heart, the integrity is essential. So never settle for less and talk down your worth, because you'll always have a purpose since the day of your birth. And never live a life full of regrets. This is why when my mind says no, my heart says yes.
Man, awesome, man. That's that fire. That's them bars. That's the bar, man. Appreciate you, man, for blessing us with that this morning. Like I said, man, we about to get head out on out this day. Like I said, I don't hold this brother. He's a very productive man. You got to respect time, because that's the Bambino way. Man, y'all have a great, great Saturday. I'll be back here Tuesday night here at 7 p.m. on Walking This Way Impact West Podcast. We're going to leave out with some music. Man, y'all take care. Enjoy the day. Peace, everybody.
Peace.
Johnny Domino, set that up. You know, every time I do something, I got to keep it real with myself. I got to put everything in a man up above. And one day, God told me, you gotta stay prayed up, man. You gotta stay prayed up.
I know life gets heavy sometimes, make it hard to breathe.
Talk to him, Adrian.
The trouble don't last always.
You know,
death ain't easy to accept, but do this for me.
What you always tell him?
And I see you on the other side.
I see you on the other side.
We all got a place and a time.
We got that time
and that's
coming.
the bottom line.
You gotta stay prayed up, though.
The short as we live, we must die. When it's my time to go, I want you to know.
Hey, China, let them know how you rejoice on this verse.
They say rejoice when they die and cry when they boarded through the rain and the storms. You gotta keep pressing on, cause you never know when your season gon' change. But you better know that your season gon' change and your time gon' come. And life could be a beer, and every single day that beat get realer. Yo, but life is for the living, yeah. So live while you living. And what is prayer? You telling God what you feeling, or you sitting quiet meditating so you can hear Him. And He'll tell you how to make it and show you how to battle, cause it's a war in the matrix. And you might get some scars on your face, but the race ain't given to the swift, you gotta pace it. Cause life is a journey, and I'ma keep praying till they put me on a gurney.
I know life gets heavy sometimes, make it hard to breathe.
You gotta stay prayed up.
The trouble don't last always. Death ain't easy to accept, but do this for me.
You know I'ma see you on that other
and
side,
I see you on the other side. We all got I want you to know.
Hey, D1.
Prayed up.
Give me that real life experience.
D1. It feel like I'm cursed, but I know that I'm blessed. I smile on the ground, but I know that I'm stressed. My partner got murked, we just laid him to rest. Now I'm at the gun store buying bulletproof vests. I just left out of church, paranoid in the service. I'm looking at me mugged up, got me nervous. Saw him stand up, thought that he was finna blast me. Ran, gave his life to the Lord, walked right past me. Hold up, ain't prayed in a while. Hold up, remember back as a child, wanted to be like Mike. My grandma bought me Wheaties. Couldn't add sugar cause she had diabetes. But those was the days when it all felt easy. Now I get depressed when I turn on the TV. I need me a blessing, so pray for me. Trying to get my soul right cause judgment day coming.
I know life gets heavy sometimes, make it hard to breathe. But stay prayed up, yeah. The trouble don't last always. Death ain't easy to accept, but do this for me. Stay prayed up, yeah. And I see you on the other side. We all got a place at a time, and that's the bottom line. Stay prayed up. So as we live, we must die.
You know, I gotta send this dedication out to my dog, my brother, Mr. Magic, and my sis Chastity. You know I stay prayed up. And to everybody that's not here no more, one love. Shout out to my dog, here's Willie Key, Mr. Rolling on the good.